Windsor. Windsor. Windsor.
Yeah, we're facing safe.
No, it doesn't matter. There, now it's on.
Capacity 50.
No, just for this room.
Can you move for a second? Thank you.
Judges, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming the team from Canada, Ransom University, and their faculty advisor, Dr. Steve Gideon. You have 1 minute left in your setup period. You may now begin your presentation.
We are the SIFE team from Ryerson University, located in Toronto, the financial capital and the largest city in Canada.
Toronto is a cultural mosaic. With over 200 ethnic groups, no single culture dominates our population, making us one of the most diverse cities in the world.
And with diverse people, come diverse needs. And SIFE Ryerson is addressing those needs.
This year, we ran 55 projects,
which impacted over 4,400 individuals and invested over $2.4 million into Canada.
We have enhanced the quality of life
and raised the standard of living
for every diverse audience that we have worked with.
Now whether you're an emerging digital media startup,
or a young entrepreneur with this new cutting-edge idea,
or a teenage mother struggling to support her family,
SIFE Ryerson has turned your ideas into reality.
Hello, my name is Ian, and I'm a Start Me Up project manager.
Hi, I'm Tracy, and the president of SIFE Ryerson. Hello, my name is Sarah, and I'm the outgoing Star Smart director.
Hi, my name is Rohan, vice president for business development.
And I'm Jonathan, the creative director for SIFE Ryerson. On tech and design, we have Amir and Lou, and we're supported by our faculty advisor, Dr. Stephen Gideon.
We are a team of 124 active members, all coming from different cultures, practicing different religions, speaking different languages, but united by one goal: to turn ideas into reality.
Our diverse backgrounds allow us to understand the needs within our community and change the lives of individuals through free enterprise.
The results presented today were all achieved this year.
The relevant site criteria will be showcased in the presentation in the maple leaves. And your annual reports will feature the criteria in the maple leaves on the edges, along with our plans for long-term sustainability.
Today, we will showcase 5 of our most impactful initiatives. We begin with the Digital Media Zone.
Ryerson calls its Digital Media Zone. It's a special place for young entrepreneurs at the university who have an idea for a new website or a mobile application or a digital innovation. They just need some help making it a reality. It's a flexible space for students to do research or start up businesses. That's what students are doing, from gloves that help you feel your way around virtual reality to programs that help you experience augmented reality. In the 3 months the center has been open, 4 companies have started up, like this one, hoping to revolutionize interactive advertising.
Jonathan was developing interactive display systems for LA fashion shows. And Hussein was developing mobile applications for the metro system in Paris.
They came to the university and needed a physical space to collaborate in a shared environment, access to the newest technologies, funding, and help commercialize their innovations.
And the university came to SIFE to turn the zone from an idea into a reality.
As the designer of the logo and the brand,
And as a member of the steering committee,
SIFE Ryerson was there from the very beginning, helping select the participants, running the day-to-day operations, marketing, and business development activities.
the innovators know how to build their technology. But when it comes to building their business, we're there to help.
For example, Josh and Dave, the founders of Bursted, had an idea for a real-time photo sharing website, but they didn't know how to get it started.
So we gave them coaching from angel and venture capital investors,
Legal advice from our partners regarding privacy and protection of information,
market testing at one of our largest events with over 600 people,
financing by connecting them to a $12,000 loan,
and we are even running an entire project dedicated to displaying their technology in Toronto's busiest intersection.
Josh and Dave entered the zone with just an idea and a couple lines of programming. And now, not only can you download their application, but their team has grown from 2 to 7. They have moved out of the zone, and they have become completely self-sustaining.
We help them turn their idea into the reality of Bursted.
Josh and Dave are only 2 of the 62 innovators in the zone.
In 9 months, we've helped start 15 businesses and created 54 brand new jobs.
We are advancing innovation, helping Canada become a global leader in the field of digital media, turning ideas into reality.
Every entrepreneur's needs are different, so we create a customized plan for every participant that we work with. In our next program, Start Me Up Ryerson.
Start Me Up Ryerson helps start and expand new and existing businesses through 4 stages: program orientation, idea consultation, resources, and finally funding.
The first stage allows us to understand the unique needs of every participant.
In the second stage, participants have the opportunity to pitch their idea to a panel of industry experts. They receive feedback and recommendations.
The third stage offers customized resources. This valuable knowledge includes consulting, seminars and workshops, and online tools to name just a few. If we don't have something that an entrepreneur needs, we go out and find it.
The final stage includes business plan competitions, access to grants, microfinancing, and our very own Angel Capital Investment Network. Our participants have received $177,000 to start and grow their ventures.
We would like to introduce you to one of them, Haley Coleman and her journey through Start Me Up.
Haley's products are called Dan Heels, which are portable, fold-up flat shoes for women to wear after a long night out in their high heels.
She first got started at an idea consultation, where after pitching her idea, she got feedback on the next steps.
When she needed advice about supply chain management, we brought in an expert to answer all of her questions.
When it came time to selling her product, we gave her access to literally hundreds of customers at our largest market testing event.
And like all entrepreneurs, she then needed some cash.
We connected her with $30,000 in loans And she also won 2 of our business plan competitions, giving Haley a grand total of $62,000. Here's Haley after winning one of our business
It's been a long process, and I've been watching the Slate Business Plan competition since my first year at Ryerson. I actually went to one of the idea consultations with Sean, and he told me to stop thinking about it and actually get working on it. And I did, and here I am today, so thank you.
To date, Haley has sold over 700 units of her product, and they can be found online and in retail stores all across our city.
She has been featured in over 20 media outlets, including the hit Canadian TV show, Dragon's Den.
We helped Haley turn her idea into the reality of Dam Heels.
Haley is only one of the 77 participants going through the Start Me Up program. Here's what some of them have to say.
Start Me Up helped me to refine my idea, to test my market, to secure funding, to launch my company, and to provide the support services I need afterwards.
I just wanted to give a special thanks to everyone at the Start Me Up Ryerson for believing in me since day one and giving me the resources and the tools to go out there and hit the pavement, and for helping put Rockford on the map.
SAIF Ryerson has been integral to our growth and also to our development, Zoltech. We had SAIF Ryerson give us market research, competitive analysis. They've given us another perspective on how we look at the business.
This year, through outreach in our community, and by expanding our reach past Ryerson University, Start Me Up has impacted over 2,300 individuals.
Outreach, such as working with Canada's largest social housing provider to teach low-income communities crucial entrepreneurial skills.
We also brought our program to Egypt, where we helped a family build a chicken business to ensure a sustainable lifestyle.
Our work with First Nations people inspired one of our participants to bring the entire Start Me Up program back to their native.
Not only was our program adopted, Start Me Up continues to expand into other universities, including Lakehead University, and in the United States at Duval College in Buffalo.
Start Me Up consists of 22 projects.
We've helped start and expand 64 new and existing businesses.
Created 73 jobs.
And by providing grants, loans, and the opportunity to generate revenue, we have put over $589,000 into the pockets of Canadian entrepreneurs.
It is by addressing the unique needs of our diverse group of entrepreneurs that we help them turn their ideas into reality.
With our next program, Investing Ethically, we work with angel investors, high net worth individuals who invest their own money into new and existing businesses.
With support from the National Angel Capital Organization, we founded and manage the Ryerson Angel Network, the only university-based angel investment group in Canada. So naturally, it focuses on youth-led business. This year, we grew to 33 angels who invested $110,000.
With over $2 billion of angel investing being made in Canada on an annual basis, these investors are crucial to small business creation and the success of our country.
To better understand the investment process, we co-hosted a National Angel Summit, which brought together over 200 angels from across Canada.
To understand the needs of angel investors, we conducted one-on-one video interviews to understand what they look for when making an investment. Through this experience, we learned that they needed trust, and that if there's no trust, there's no deal.
But even though trust and ethics plays an essential role in investing, there was no formal process. So we developed Investing Ethically.
Investing ethically is an ethical screening process that is built on the 4 dimensions of trust: ethics, character, competence, and honesty. It is through these 4 dimensions that angel investors can better assess the intangible assets of an entrepreneur during the due diligence process, allowing them to make more informed investment decisions.
We test piloted the program within our own angel network and got feedback from the angels.
And this year, we are proud to announce that the National Angel Capital Organization will be distributing our Investing Ethically program across Canada to over 500 angels. Here's what the president had to say.
I really want to congratulate SAIF students at Ryerson University for the work that they have done in creating, fostering, and promoting ethical investing program which is not only applicable to the university, but is applicable right across Canada.
By addressing the needs of angels, we are turning the idea of enhancing the level of trust and ethics within the investment process into reality.
Our next program, the BlackBerry Green Application Challenge, aimed to turn every BlackBerry into a sustainability tool.
Companies like SAP and PricewaterhouseCoopers were looking for creative and innovative ways to make sustainable business decisions.
And RIM, a global smartphone manufacturer, needed more green applications.
And so this global challenge was announced. It was based on 5 criteria, and the judging panel itself consisted of sustainability executives to ensure that the application could be integrated into companies.
The winning application received $10,000, will be piloted within major corporations, and be offered to over 46 million BlackBerry users through the app world.
The challenge winner was Lindsay Goodchild. Her application, Green Engage, is designed to engage and monitor employees' green actions, such as printing single or double-sided, recycling, or packaging a litterless lunch.
The application then shows how environmentally friendly the employee is acting and provides the company with valuable information on how to educate their workforce.
The challenge was a success, and we have secured funds to run it again next year.
With over 46 million global BlackBerry users, just imagine the economic and environmental impact of turning even a fraction of these smartphones into sustainability tools.
We turned the idea of personal environmental green acts into reality.
Our final program, Start Smart, teaches financial education relevant to people's lives. And this year, we worked with 15 different institutions, including homeless and at-risk youth, mainstream high school students, university students, and teenage mothers.
We were also named the #1 HSBC Site Financial Education Program in Canada for the past 2 years.
StartSmart first conducts pre-test surveys to understand the needs of our participants. Then, we dedicate an entire workshop to discovering what it is that they want to learn. It is based on this combined feedback that we create a customized program pulling content from our knowledge bank. StartSmart is then integrated into the existing curriculum to ensure its sustainability and continued impact.
Our knowledge bank includes a wide variety of resources, teaching topics such as financial literacy, market economics, success skills, and even how to go green on a budget. As we grow, our knowledge bank grows too, ensuring that we fit the needs of every audience we work with.
Ryerson University is located in the heart of Toronto. One side faces Bay Street, the business hub of Canada. However, the other side is adjacent to Regent Park, an area where 68% live below the poverty line.
Located in this area is Eastdale Collegiate, a school where many of the students have either dropped out or been expelled from other high schools. These students come from broken homes, having to face severe difficulties on a daily basis.
As the StarSmart director, I saw the tough choices that the youth had to make. Having to choose between eating lunch or affording a winter jacket. No youth should have to live this way, but they do, and I met many. Nicole was one of them, a 15-year-old student who couldn't even afford to commute to school every day. So I spent time getting to know her both inside and outside of the classroom. She then told me that she was using all her money on cigarettes and lacked motivation to quit.
Sarah showed her the financial downsides of smoking, that $10 a pack a day really added up. Nicole understood that she could have been saving over $3,600 a year, an amount that is equivalent to half a year's rent in the Regent Park community. Sarah showed her how to use spending journals to track her expenses and prioritize her spending.
But then I realized that she was using payday loans and lacked basic knowledge about financial institutions. So I taught her about interest, goal setting, and how to open up a savings account. I helped Nicole turn her idea of a financially secure future into a reality.
A new audience that we reached out to this year was Rosali Hall, a resource center for teenage mothers and their children. Many of the mothers came to the center after being kicked out of their homes or escaping abusive relationships.
Adora, who's a SIFE member, was inspired to teach at the center after her close friend underwent the challenges of being a mother.
She found that these young mothers struggled with food on their table and a roof over their head, not only for themselves but for their children. And unable to provide for the basic needs in their lives, these mothers needed financial education more than anything else.
After working with one of the mothers, Chantel, we learned that she had nothing saved for her or her daughter's future. So we created an education program focused on long-term financial planning. Here, we taught her about education savings, taxes, how to save on daily expenses, and most importantly, how to budget for her and her daughter's future. Here's what Chantel had to say.
Start Smart helped me in a lot of ways, also to prioritize, budget, save money, see the changes that this program is bringing to these young girls. Their futures are becoming better by learning how to spend money, learning how to save money.
I'm actually saving it and keeping it saved for something important in life. Thank you, Start Smart. You guys helped me a lot.
Start Smart, thank you so much for developing this type of program, and I know that these girls are going to benefit from it. More importantly, their children are going to benefit from it, and for that, you should be very proud.
Within the first week of our program, the teenage mothers saved over $400. And by the 7th visit, 8 of them opened up savings accounts. One of them even saved enough to move out of the center. We turned the idea of helping these teenage moms have a financially secure future into a reality.
Start Smart is currently in its 3rd year of a 5-year plan to enter into 50 institutions.
And this year, the largest school board in Canada is funding our expansion into 9 more schools, increasing our number of institutions from 15 to 24.
It was by helping Nicole cut back on smoking
and helping Chantel build a future for her family
that we help over 600 diverse individuals turn their idea for a financially secure future into reality.
5 years ago, SIFE Ryerson had less than 20 members, and our first project was selling Red Bull out of our mini fridge.
And now, 5 years later, we have 124 active members who this year ran 55 projects. Our strategies for sustainability have proven to be successful.
Our member development program ensures that we have a continued impact and have fun. It includes one-on-one mentorships and personalized development plans.
We actively integrate students in all 4 years. And this year, past SIFE members came back and formed an alumni network.
To ensure that our team meets milestones and is effectively communicating with each other, we have implemented an online-based project management software.
Through our Business Advisory Board and a support network of 51 organizations, we ensure that every initiative that we undertake is externally supported.
To turn ideas into reality, SIFE Ryerson has done more than what you've seen here today.
Including running our very own fashion show, which allows students to showcase their lines, network with experts, and motivated them to start their own business.
We also brought Startup Weekend to Canada, which brought together over 200 tech entrepreneurs who created 14 businesses in only 3 days.
We worked with Covenant House, Canada's largest homeless youth shelter, to help them set financial goals, save money, and gain admission into higher education.
People in 65 countries evaluated their personal sustainability through our Are You Green Challenge, when they saved over 1,400 kilowatt hours of electricity and 126,000 liters of water.
And this year, our CIS market research reports enabled a clean technology company, Regen, to generate over $1.7 million in new revenues.
Above and beyond all of our programs and our projects, we founded and operate the Ryerson Entrepreneur Institute, the only student-run entrepreneurship center in Canada.
We are city builders. By enabling our people to generate wealth, obtain employment, and meet high standards of sustainability.
That this year, we were awarded the Prosperity Leadership Award by the Canadian Urban Institute. recognizing us for having the most significant impact on any Canadian city's economic prosperity.
It was with our team of 124 active members
and a support network of 51 organizations
that this year we ran 55 projects,
which impacted over 4,400 individuals,
created 139 jobs,
and invested over $2.4 million into our Canadian economy.
We are opening doors for Canadians to spearhead research and development within the field of digital media, making Canada a global leader in this emerging market.
By creating customized programs, we are launching startups, expanding businesses, creating jobs, and boosting the Canadian economy.
We are changing the way investments are being made, enhancing the ethics and trust relationship between entrepreneurs and angels who are investing in our future.
By creating sustainable business strategies, we are spreading personal, environmental best practices through large corporations.
We are helping people most in need within our city to accomplish their dreams, achieve success, and become financially independent.
Start Ryerson is turning ideas into reality.
Okay, the presentation has ended. At this time, we'll take questions from the judges. Judges, please raise your hand and be recognized by the side committee team.
How do you manage 102 members?
So, we recognize that members are the biggest asset to our team. So we have an entire program called our Member Development Program, which ensures that our members are getting the most they can out of site. And through this Member Development Program, we have one-on-one mentorships, we have personalized development plans, we actually integrate students in all 4 years to ensure effective knowledge transfer. For example, Rohan has been the past president, so he's helped me a lot this year, transition to ensure that everything runs smoothly. In addition, we have an alumni network to provide support with us, as well as to manage all these projects. The site operates like a business. So we have all the different programs that you saw today, but in addition, we also have many departments within the site. So we have a marketing department, we have business development, a finance, a media production, and through these different departments, we're able to optimize all of our time. As Rohan said before, we have a project management software where we actually are able to meet milestones, track deadlines, ensure that all the tasks are being made on time, as well as keep all of our contacts and information for each other, because we do have school, we do have part-time job, so it's a great way to do it online as well.
Next question.
Can you be a little bit more specific about the investment and the product? Is it the software? Is it the survey, questionnaire? Is it the way of making decisions? What is that? And what's your role in this?
Sure. Investing ethically is an ethical screening process that we developed. It's actually a academic paper that was first established, and from there we established an actual toolkit that angel investors can use when developing the due diligence process. So with the Ryerson Angel Network, when looking to make an investment, the angel investors, after determining that an investment, they're interested in making an investment in the company, the Ryerson Angel Network representatives and the angels sit down to conduct the due diligence. And one of the things that we realized going into this is there's no one way for angel investors to be able to assess the ethics of an entrepreneur before an investment is made. So our specific role in developing investing ethically was we conducted the one-on-one video interviews with each of the entrepreneurs. We're the ones that found similarity in behavioral patterns that these angel investors look for. After compiling all of this research, we were able to develop an actual toolkit for angel investors to be able to use as a checklist when conducting the due diligence process. Now, recognizing that this is the first of its kind in Canada, the National Angel Capital Organization, which is the industry association that represents angel investment across our nation, will actually be publishing it in their best practices guide, which, as we said in our presentation, will be distributed to more than 500 angels in Canada.
Next question.
The digital media zone, when did that open and until it opened, what was your role in making that happen versus the university's role?
The digital media zone opened 9 months ago. And actually, the idea for the zone came up when our two innovators came to the university and talked about how these innovations that they're developing seem to be only finding use in external countries. Jonathan was going to LA fashion shows. Hussein was developing an application for metro systems in Paris. Now there's fashion shows and there's a transit system in Toronto, so we were wondering why there wasn't an opportunity for their applications and their products and innovations to be showcased within our own country. And so the university came to us because of the prior success that we had in developing and fostering entrepreneurship on our campus. We were the first student group to create the Ryerson Entrepreneur Institute and the Ryerson Angel Network, two mechanisms by which we are supporting entrepreneurship not only on our campus, but through our city. And so we were there from the very beginning with the digital media zone, screening the participants, writing the code of conduct alongside our general counsel. We were involved in picking the paint colors on the wall, I mean, all the way down to the little details over there. But apart from that, we were also running support services for each of the entrepreneurs, managing the day-to-day operations of the front desk. And now we've actually taken on the role of, through the Start Me Up program, the entrepreneurs that are going into the digital media zone are being supported through our 4-stage process.
Regarding the BlackBerry Green Challenge, can you talk a little bit about whether these ideas are actually being implemented in corporations and what the results have been?
Sure. So currently, Lindsay Goodchild's application won this year, and right now she is working with an application developer from RIM. She's actually been through our Start Me Up program to get the business skills and the business side of it, as well as she's actually working in our digital media zone to develop the application. Now, right now, it's being developed. However, when the challenge was developed, we ensured that it was able to be integrated within large corporations. So on our judging panel, we had corporate responsibilities directors from PricewaterhouseCoopers, from SAP, from RIM, to actually judge it and to ensure the criteria met things that would actually be integrated within their company. And currently, they're working with these large corporations. Once applications developed, it will be piloted in PricewaterhouseCoopers and in SAP in Canada, which has an employee base of over 50,000 combined. So we're excited to get that started.
Your time has expired. Judges, please join me.
Can't stop it. Can stop the camera.